Hi guys, it's Lyra. This is Obviously Dreadful. Obviously, I have a head full of dreads and quite a lot to say. Many opinions, most of them unpopular ones. If you're new, stick around, have a chat. Maybe we could be friends. And if you're one of my returning subscribers, I love you guys. Hi guys, happy Friday. I hope that everybody has had an amazing week. I hope that your weekend starts beautifully and all the good things. And I hope the same for everybody that you care about, care for, and everything in between, as well as everybody else. So, yeah, of course we're here today because we're going to react to Tom MacDonald's new song, America, which, okay, we already love it. We already know that. So I'm excited. I hope that you're excited. I'm going to try not to talk your ear off. I did want to let you know that I did go ahead with the skull designs. So I have them on cups, and I have two different ways, which I'll do a community post when I'm finished with the other way. It's a little bit more intricate in the detailing. This is just a simple cup. I made it, completely made it, but you get what I mean. You'll see. Okay, I'm not gonna try to explain it because I won't be able to. It won't make sense, and we'll be here all day. But anyway, they're on the cups and they are also on shirts. I have them coming in for myself, of course, because I order just about every one of my designs. You guys know that. So you'll get to see what they look like, you know, on soon. My printing company is amazing. They were on top of it. They had my order fulfilled the same day that I placed it, and it's on its way. So as soon as I get it, I will show it to you what it looks like in person and on versus, you know, like the mock-up design. But I did put a post in my community tab that does have the design. So there is a guy, because I know, guys, I make a lot of the mom shirts and I'm working on getting more dad stuff. So there is a guy, there is a girl. The girl right now I have in black and white on cups, as well as in red, white, and blue on cups and on shirts, is what I meant to say. Guys, I'm working on the black and white copy, but I do have the red, white, and blue, both on shirts, as well as on the cups. Okay, so there's that. So that's out of the way. Also, just little things. I want to find a way to, I don't know. I don't want to do like a YouTube membership because YouTube, and I would still have to censor myself way too much. Do you see what I'm saying? So we need to figure out like some kind of a thing that we can do. Okay, so if you guys have any ideas, you let me know. But like a place where I could go live more often with those that wanted to be involved in that, etc. You know what I mean? More exclusive stuff, more, you know, in-depth things maybe on like the thing, like I post a lot on TikTok, so maybe more in-depth things, you know, based on that, conversations, etc. And then anything else, you know, we can talk about homeschool, we can talk about how to make things, we can talk about how to use QuickBooks because I'm certified in that and I worked directly for them for a long time. You know, that was just the, you know, random thing that came to my head, but you get what I mean. So anything. All right. Anyways, you guys let me know. Other new things, very limited, of course, time. First, the bullets. I showed you guys that sparkly one. Here's one in gunmetal that will go on a necklace. I'm going to probably put a word on them. Freedom. Help me. Help me. What word are we going to put on these bullets? You guys help me in the comments, please. You guys are smart, so you'll have one. I have one in, so like an antique gold, bronze, brass. You see what I'm, you know, more realistic color point, I guess. So there's that. And then I just have some cute things right now. So like the skull earrings, I have, you know, an example of like, here's a green one. this glows in the dark. Ghosts for Halloween. This will go on an earring. I just carried it in here to use it as an example. But this is like a sparkly ghost, but he also glows aqua in the dark. Gummy bears, here's an example of one. Also glows in the dark. Green gummy bear, I believe glows in the dark. Just about any of them, unless they're a super, super dark color, because I just don't like the way it shows, can glow in the dark. And they can be any color, okay? Spider webs, I have some pumpkins, I have some new molds coming. So ladies, guys, whoever, whatever, gifts, etc. Literally, I sell my earrings for $3 a pair or 2 pairs for $5. So that's there. It is now shared with you. You can contact me any way down below in my description. When you do, please leave me a comment and tell me where, because my email is a disaster. I told you guys that last time, not telling the whole story again, but I have like 100,000 emails, probably more than that. It's ridiculous. I'm trying, but there's that. Okay, and then we will have some keychains. So there's the flag, and it's just like a distressed red and blue. I can do the stripes white if it's wanted or warranted. It also will come with an acrylic keychain that a name can go on, or a saying, or whatever. They will come together as a piece. There is the black flag. So there's that in a keychain, and then there is a distressed red, white, and blue. It's red and blue. Again, I can do the stripes if it's wanted. I kind of just like them plain, but that's just me. But anyways, this is bleeding into the black flag. So there's that. Again, same as the earrings. Okay, so. I don't know. I can't make things expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my thing. I like to make stuff. It is very therapeutic for me, and I share it with people. I do craft shows and all of those things, but I want to share it with you all as well. So there is that. As far as the t-shirts, the link to my store is down below. They are 5% off total purchase. You don't need a code, and I will cover the shipping. So, because that's getting pricey. Because initially I was going to do, a 10 or 15% like I typically do. But you're getting a better deal if I do the 5% and I cover the shipping. We'll just put it that way. Okay? So that's all out of the way. Sorry for talking your ear off. If you're new here, hello. I appreciate you. I have lots to say all the time. So I'm just going to apologize, but my subscribers will yell at me if I do. So I talk. I am very honest about that. So I am, a very vocal person, and I like to interact with my subscribers. I like to start with a conversation before we dive into the deep stuff, and we'll have plenty to say about that, I'm sure. So if that's not your thing and you're more into the reactors that are just going to play it through and, tell you it's good, it's not good, whatever, that's perfectly fine. No offense taken. I appreciate you just the same. You're welcome to be here. Also, those that disagree with my opinions and my thoughts, you are also welcome to be here as long as we are respectful. 100% enjoy the dialogue. We can have it down below or we can have it privately. It does not matter to me one bit. But I appreciate you all just the same. And my subscribers, you know that I love you dearly. All right, done talking your ear off. We're going to dive right into this. So we have America by Tom MacDonald. I am super excited. This makes me happy. My voice is a little bit raspy today, so I'm hoping it holds out for us. I also have a headache, so I'm trying to not put my glasses on because the glare, that's annoying. It's annoying for me. It's annoying for you guys because then you can't see me talking to you. Do you know what I mean? I don't like that. So we're going to try to make it through. All right. Whew, that was a lot. I haven't talked to you guys again. Like it has been, I swear, I just can't. And then my friends at YouTube have changed even more guidelines. So, deleting videos, not letting videos upload. The one that I've been trying to get up, it seems to keep getting deleted before it makes it to published. So there's that. I didn't forget about you guys. I'm trying, okay? That's why I'm saying I would like to do something where I could have those that want to be there in a group. Do you know what I mean? But I don't want to do it through YouTube because I'm still going to have to censor myself. And it is hard. It's hard to do because that's just not who I am. You know what I mean? I don't know. Can't believe this is the country that we're living in right now. It's astounding. Wake up. All right, let's go. Sorry. Gonna go on a whole tangent again. So we're just gonna hit play. All right, guys, ready?
Lately, USA is getting scarier. Half of the Americans I see all hate America. They hate the cops doing their best to take care of us and kneel for the flag and saw the soldiers that we're burying.
Well, that's the truth. I can't wrap my head around the hating America thing. One, who's forcing you to be here then? Like, leave. Everybody else doesn't have to bend a knee to you. Like, go. You know, you think you guys read these books and you think socialism sounds so great. Socialized healthcare, like, it just sounds so good. Communism sounds so good, da 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 da. The fairy tales that they tell you in books aren't what really happens. I mean, I hope you understand that. I hope you understand. I mean, I have watched people that have moved here legally and from communism, and they try to explain to people what it's really like, and people will tell them that they're wrong. Like they didn't just live it. It mind-blowing. And the anti-police, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't, because I've already done plenty of videos going over statistics that the narrative is nonsense, okay? It is complete and total nonsense. Now, does that mean there are no bad police officers? Of course not. Of course there's bad police officers, there's bad teachers, there's bad lawyers, there's bad doctors. There's a lot of bad doctors. Look at how many malpractice cases there are every year. And that's the other thing. They can't even get punished. They just get, monetarily slapped on the wrist sometimes. If it happens to go a person's way. So I wish somebody could make it make sense to me. Give me something that would let me see it even slightly from your point of view. Just anything. I'm still not going to agree with you, but at least I could comprehend, because right now I just don't get it. I don't. It is ridiculous. And the anti-America nonsense is just, do you know how, and it's funny that it's typically those that say they're fighting against the system and privilege and this and that. Do you know how much privilege it shows you have to even behave like and to vocalize that you don't like this country? I mean, why do you not see your own hypocrisy? I just don't get it. I don't get it. All right. Clearly, we're going to be on multiple tangents here today, so I guess get ready for that. Let's go.
Lately, USA is getting scarier. Half of the Americans I see all hate America. They hate the cops doing their best to take care of us and kneel for the flag and saw the soldiers that we're burying. I'm tired of the fishing and complaining why you living in America if all you do is hate it. You think it's brave to take a stand against the nation? Real bravery is dying for the right so you can say it. Dear America.
Well, I mean, we've already just discussed that. Why are you living here if you don't like it here? Go. nobody here is going to, you know, freely give up their freedoms because you don't like it. Like, that's not going to happen. So, and yeah, real bravery is those that are willing to put their lives on the line, and do put their lives on the line, and do lose their lives in many cases, just so that you have the right to talk the way you do. Like, I don't understand, but anyway, I just want somebody to, legitimately somebody that sits in that mindset, that is farther left, that honest. I'm not going to come at you. I'm not going to belittle you. I'm not going to put you, you know, out on blast somewhere. I literally want to have a conversation because I want to understand. And I know so many people have lost the ability to do that. But that's what I want. That's it. I just want to see your thought process. I just want to have the conversation. That's all. So if somebody's willing to do that, please let me know.
Take a stand against the nation. Real bravery is dying for the right so you can say it. Dear America, what happened to Americans? Apparently no one's aware or cares that it's embarrassing. It's arrogance. Our greatest enemy was always slavery and terrorists, and now it's people in the country trying to burn the heritage. I can't help it.
Facts. Bar after bar after bar. I mean, it's just straight facts. This new need to erase pieces of history because they hurt your feelings. I mean, can you show me a country that doesn't have a past? I mean, can you show me a society of people that doesn't have a past? Because even if you're going to say, like, before countries and, you know, Native Americans, etc., indigenous people, they still conquered one another. So they still enslaved one another. I mean, this has happened everywhere. It's not like it is some exclusive thing to the United States. It's not. And if you really believe that, I suggest deeply that you get better history books. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And it really pisses me off. I mean, if we're just going to keep it 100, which of course I'm going to. It does. I think it is disgusting. I think it speaks volumes of your privilege. I think it is arrogant. I think it is disingenuous, because honestly, you know, you're doing a lot of it for the attention that you get out of it. But I'm not sure why anybody would want that kind of attention. I don't know. Again, if somebody's willing to have the conversation, please, let's have it. All right, let's go, guys.
Trying to burn the heritage. I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't Republicans or liberals, it's mental illness. The internet is only interested in left opinions. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment.
Bars. Let's hear it. We got to hear that again, because I don't want to mess it up, because that was the epitome of truth. The internet is only interested in left opinions. Facts. Like enormous size facts. And it's awful because it's not just people. It's the companies. And it you know, if you are so sure that your beliefs are right, if you are so sure that you're standing on the right side of things, if you are so certain that, you're rallying and you're an ally for all the right things, why would you need to censor somebody else when you could just prove them wrong? I mean, why would it matter? Because when you're right and you're standing in truth and you are speaking truth, whether people like it or not, you don't worry about what somebody from the opposing side is saying or is going to say or might say. Like, I don't care. I certainly don't care. I don't care. People can say whatever they want to say, and they can think whatever they want to think. And I don't want them silenced. I don't want them... I'd rather have the conversation and the debate and see, is there any middle ground at all? But, I mean, this need to silence the opposition, well, that's right out of the history books, too. And that takes us back to a place called Germany. Because that's literally, you know, a part of how things went down, is silencing the opposition. But I don't understand that. If you are so sure that you are correct, if you are so sure that you are being honest, if you are so sure that what you're saying is truthful, then there would be no need to silence somebody else, because it would just be their opinion if you're correct. You see what I mean? Am I the only one that thinks that? Or, I don't know, might be. I don't care if I am. You guys let me know. Yeah, I just don't get it. And then censorship, what did he say? I might have to hear it again before I talk about it. Cancel culture. Hold on.
Left opinion. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment.
Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment. Another bar. But I mean, do we need to say anything else about that? Is it true or not true? And it ties right into the, you know, the censoring, the other side of things. I apologize, guys. I don't even know what that was. I'll tell you guys at the end. I don't want to make anybody mad that's here just for the reaction. So if you're still here after the reaction, I'll tell you what I was just going to say if my brain doesn't forget. All right, let's go.
Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment. If you don't like it, leave. We will not defund police. We don't want no riots in our neighborhoods or in the streets. We respect...
Ooh, I like this hook. I mean, Tom, I know they bother some people, but Tom's hooks never bother me. I think they're catchy. I don't know if I'm the only person that feels like that. Like, even if you know, people could say, oh, that could have been done better, or this or that, like, I still always find them catchy. And I think a lot of them are extremely clever. So, I mean, they never bother me, but I really like this. So, let's hear it again.
And the First Amendment. If you don't like it, leave. We will not defund police. We don't want no riots in our neighborhoods or in the streets. We respect freedom of speech. We protect what we believe. We don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me.
All right, we're going to hear it another time. Sorry, not sorry. Let's hear it again. This might be one of his best on the hook. Just my opinion. Don't get upset if you don't agree. You don't have to agree. Let's go.
Stated left opinion. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment. If you don't like it, leave. We will not defund police. We don't want no riots in our neighborhoods or in the streets. We respect freedom of speech. We protect what we believe. We don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me.
Ooh. I mean, he just said it all. We don't want riots in our streets. We respect freedom of speech. Just like I said, I don't want somebody that disagrees with me banned, censored, silenced. I'm not going to go report them because they said I don't agree with you, or they said something that I didn't like hearing. Like, what? Who does that? Again, I don't understand. But anyway, yeah, we don't want nobody, so please don't tread on me. We all know what that ties into, the Second Amendment. So, we will not defund police. No, we will not. And here's the kicker. Most of the people that want that done are not who many would think, okay? Most Black Americans, when surveyed, do not want police defunded. They want to feel safe, just like everybody else wants to feel safe. We are all the same. That's why this identity politics is so gross. This obsession with skin color anymore is ridiculous. I don't understand it. Among many other things. I mean, I really don't. Like, I sit and ponder so many of these things every single day, trying to see things, because I try to stay right in the middle, but it's so hard anymore. It's so hard to do that because I cannot get on board with 99.9% of the nonsense going on over there. I just can't. I don't know, you guys. I hope it gets better. I mean, I think it will, but I think we're in for worse before it does. That's all. All right, let's go.
In the streets, we respect freedom of speech. We protect what we believe. We don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me. In America, if freedom ain't free in America, that's soldiers dying overseas. So America, you can say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom.
Yeah, I mean, we already talked about the taking a knee and all of that. I think it is so disrespectful. Never mind. Not going to do it in this video. I don't even know if I'm allowed to do it on here. You know what? I don't care. I also think it ties right back into the identity politics and the obsession with skin tone, like we were just talking about. Like how now I haven't even watched yet this year because it pissed me off. But that they were going to play a different national anthem before the national anthem, because I didn't know that we had two. I didn't know that we were two different. Like, why do people think that that's a good idea? What would make you think that that's a good idea? Do you understand how absolutely divisive it even sounds just saying that? And I really like the Steelers, but I have not turned a game on this year. Not a single one. So I don't even know how they're doing. Am I the only person that's just so absolutely like fed up, frustrated, at the end of their rope? Or, I mean, anybody else? Am I the only person that thinks about things like this? Am I the only person that thinks that's absolutely divisive and ridiculous? There's one national anthem for all of us because we are not colors. We are all Americans. We are not colors. You understand that? Like, why don't you understand that anymore? I digress. Let's go.
Lately, this nation is so ashamed and hating itself. Did everyone forget that people died to pay for this? Ungratefulness, United States gave everything to you just to help. I just want to celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. I don't need your help to understand it was a tragedy. Can I just be thankful for my country eating happily without you trying to kill me for the genocide and casualties? I can't help.
I mean, is he wrong? No. Nobody can change the past. And again, every country, every continent, every society of people, since the beginning of people, it's not like it was just this exclusive thing. I digress. We already talked about it once. I won't talk your ear off about it again, but it doesn't change the truth. You might not like it. You might not want to hear it. You might want coddled over something that happened years and years. You're not going to get that from me. I'm not going to give it to you. Because I can still appreciate and respect and empathize with the fact that there are tragedies and darknesses in our history and our past. I can also, again, recognize that it is not an exclusive thing to Caucasian Americans. It's not, okay? We could do a whole video on that alone. But, you know, nobody gets anywhere in life dragging their baggage and their past and everything else along with them. Nobody gets anywhere trying to throw things like that back at someone. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. You know, I just don't know. But he's not wrong. All right, continue. Let's go.
Guilty for the genocide and casualties. I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't black or white, it's conflict designed by the system. I don't need your pronouns, all I see is men.
Exactly. See, didn't we just say we're not colors? It is conflict designed by the system. They are doing it intentionally, that they are continuing to do it, and some of you buy right into it. They really aren't trying to help you, because if they were, they would have done it. Instead, they're keeping you distracted and believing that, you know, these people in power are on your side and dragging you along and stringing you along so that you keep them in power, all while keeping everybody divided, because if we come together, they're done. And they know that. All right, let's go.
It ain't black or white, it's conflict designed by the system. I don't need your pronouns, all I see is men and women. Kids are taking pills for fun while people can't afford prescriptions. If you don't like it, go. Hate it, then don't call it home. We don't need no violence, got no time for all you radicals.
Hate it and don't call it home. I'm gonna have to hear that again. We ain't got no time for all you radicals. Facts, bar, big. I'll bleep myself. Sorry, guys. I try to watch my mouth on here. Because I don't know who has their kids around. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that person. Do I curse in real life? Yes, I do. I do. That, you know, I keep it real with you guys. I do. I sure do. You know, I like that First Amendment, and I just say what I say. But I mean, he's just not wrong. Okay. It's the truth. Let's go.
Women, kids are taking pills for fun while people can't afford prescriptions. If you don't like it, go. Hate it, then don't call it home. We don't need no violence, got no time for all you radicals. Screw your status quo. In America, you're free to make free in America. The soldiers dying overseas, so America. You say what we believe, my America. I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. It's my stars and stripes.
Sorry about that, guys. If there was a brief cut there. Of course, my stuff is glitching again at the end. We'll get there. And my voice, I'm really pushing it right now, and I can feel it, so I'm trying. All right, let's continue. I really do love this hook. I have to say it again. I do. I think this is one of his best. Maybe it's because I like the message in it. I don't know. I'm just a fan of Tom MacDonald's music. I'm a fan of most of his hooks. They don't bother me the way they do some people. Which sometimes, you know, you gotta wonder if that's really a bother or, you know, jealousy. I don't know. Because people, you know, it's so hard to tell anymore who's being genuine and who's not. All right, let's go before I go on a whole tangent. Let's go. Sorry, guys.
America, you can hate the government and still love the country. The fundamental values of America are concrete.
You can hate the government and still love the country. That's the epitome of truth right there. I'm just waiting for everybody to wake up and realize our enemy is a common one. and they're doing a great job of keeping. I watched something not long ago of an ex-KGB operative, an interview on how they brainwash and basically reprogram Americans in America. So, I mean, there's a huge part of me after seeing that and listening to him that believes, you know, I mean, we already know the school system is full of indoctrination, and that's just the truth. So much so that, we all know that we're not doing that. We will homeschool, and I will do my best, and we will get there, and we will get through it, and it'll be okay. Because I just can't take the chance of my son not being able to properly, critically think for himself, to have a need to follow the popular, opinion, or I would never be able to live with myself. I just couldn't. So, you can disagree, and that's fine, but I think that you should just be very observant of what your children are learning in school. Keep yourself extremely involved. Pay attention, because they slide nonsense in the strangest ways. So I just think it's imperative for people to really pay attention, because you see some of these clips that people post of teachers anymore. Some of them really, it's like they've lost their mind. And a lot of the sex ed kind of stuff, etc., especially for younger kids that they're pushing anymore, or the things they're trying to slide in there, as far as I'm concerned, that is GROOMING, period. If you in your head are okay with talking to first, second, third graders about things that they don't even understand, what feels good, it's sick. I'm sorry. You belong on a list somewhere. What part of your brain makes you think that's okay? Okay, let's go. Because I'll go on a whole tangent. This song is just straight facts. So let's see how many people have a problem with that today. That's all he talks about is politics. Well, that's kind of what's imperative. And the people that say that, what I don't understand is, okay, but when I hear, when I hear some of them with their music or whatever, all you do is the same stuff too, over and over again, when you can even understand what you're saying. So what is the difference if there's somebody that raps constantly about cars and girls and this and that, and there's somebody who raps about current events? What's the difference? Who cares if he does a song about it every other day? It's literally what is going on right now. And I would rather hear that 3,000 times over than the other garbage. Just my opinion. I'm not, no hate, no shade, no nothing. Whatever you like to listen to, that's great for you. I'm simply saying, I don't understand that double standard that people seem to, but again, I don't understand a lot of people's hypocrisies anymore. So, it's just another one to chalk up to the list. All right, let's go.
And still love the country. The fundamental values of America are country. Republicans and liberals are dumb, to put it bluntly. They're labels that they use to create chaos and corruption. You can know the history and still be proud of where you're from. Every flag around the world is covered in a little blood. We started out United States divided is what we've become. If home is where the heart is, you should show America some love.
We've already talked about the division. We've already talked about, people's hatred for this country that they live in, that they have the ability and freedom to vocalize said hate, where in other places they wouldn't be so lucky. I even had one of you guys in the comments talk to me about wanting one of the shirts. And I said, well, I could maybe change the flag from another country. And I said, well, I could maybe even change the flag for you, you know. So, and I would try to do that for you guys, honest to goodness, if you're somebody that's from somewhere else. But you're more than welcome to rock our flag as well, okay? Because those that want to stand up for freedom everywhere around the world, this can be everybody's symbol, and that's okay. But I, you know, it was an offer because I appreciated her even discussing it with me. And I was told that, you know, no, because they don't have the ability to vocalize. You know, they don't have freedom of speech. They don't have a First Amendment that protects them. I mean, it's kind of rocky anymore because there's so many seemingly loopholes for these companies and everybody else. But it's just sad. It's sad. It's sad. It really is. Now, I did see, I believe it was Italy not long ago, where the police took their helmets off during protest and everything else to stand in solidarity, and I thought that was very respectable. And I hope that more start to do that. Because I'm sorry, especially in America. Understand me clearly if you're a law enforcement officer or you're in the military, okay? The people that you really are to be there for is we the people. It's not the government. You know, you swore an oath to the Constitution, not to the government. So I hope that more people keep that in mind and don't follow orders that are taking away people's freedoms, that are unconstitutional, that are harmful. And I understand that's a fine line sometimes, and probably a difficult one when you have to take a stand. But a lot of the times it's not easy to, you know, to stand up and do the right thing. But it's often necessary. Just my opinion, though. Just my 2 cents. What do I know? All right, let's go. We're almost done, guys. Sorry.
You can know the history and still be proud of where you're from. Every flag around the world is covered in a little blood. We started out United States, divided is what we've become. If home is where the heart is, you should show America some love. In America, you're free to remain free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you can say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes will thank you, then I'll help you back your bags. America.
Facts, straight facts. Another amazing video by Nova, so we got to give her some credit as usual because she is super talented. And I mean, what else can we say? You know, it's not like he told a lie. Okay? You know, privilege is not realizing that the country you hate is the reason that you can vocalize that hate, that you can demonstrate that hate, that you can protest with that hate. I've talked your ears off for an eternity already. Let me also say this to you guys, okay? So, first, what I wanted to tell you was, if there's a couple cuts in here, I'm sorry, when the internet glitched and things, it glitched at one part that I'm not going to probably edit out because it would be stupid to go back and do about 3 seconds of a video. You'll see it when you see it. But, so last week we had a terrible storm, and my apartment got struck by lightning. And I mean, I felt the shock. It scared me to death. It was so loud. And at first, like, it was like, okay, whatever. Like, and I did, like, I don't know. But anyway. So, but then I realized, because it was late at night too. So, I realized as I was getting ready to go to bed that my computer had some goofy numbers showing up on the front of it. So I was like, okay, I don't know what that is, but let me go look. So then I was like, well, I'll just shut it off and turn it on. Shut it off and turn it on, and it's still just the goofy numbers, and it won't turn on. Then I look beside it, and I realized that my modem and router are completely off. So then I'm thinking, okay, well, it's the surge protector, you know? Has to be the surge protector. So I shut it off and reset it and turn it back on. Nothing. Completely done. Now, somehow it did not get, so I had to go out, because then I called the internet company, because I mean, first of all, I need it for my son for school. I need it to, you know, talk to you guys, amongst everything else. So, and they're, you know, of course they can't be bothered until, you know, next week, which is funny because that very next day they had a technician at my neighbor's house. So why he couldn't have just came over, I'm not sure. But, you know, just another thing in life that doesn't make sense. So I had to go buy a new modem and router. So I went to Best Buy and I bought a new modem and router that, you know, I just had all kinds of money laying around for, especially since I still don't have my taxes back or my stimuluses or my child tax credits or whatever else they were supposed to be sending. None of it. Don't have any of it. Sitting at the IRS, and I cannot get somebody on the phone. I just can't anymore. But anyway, so I go and I buy. When I come home, I hook it up. I go through all the steps. It connects, like it's telling me it's, you know, it's the wireless network is good, and it sees, you know, the line, and it's finding devices. But then I realized it's telling me there's no internet. And at first I'm thinking, okay, well that just has to be because it's not plugged into the computer, because I can't use the computer. Okay. Well, no, of course not. I call the cable company again, and then they tell me, oh, well, you can't use that one. We have to activate it for you, so you have to call anyway, but we're not going to activate that one. Why? So then he was like, well, you need a gateway device. Okay, but that's what I bought. Well, you need one that has a built-in router, but that's exactly what I bought, was a modem and router combination. And it's not like it was inexpensive. So then I had to take that back, and then I had to go spend even more money on another one. So if things are a little glitchy right now, I'm trying to get everything reconnected the way it was, and getting my extenders, my signal extenders set back up, because of the, my apartment is brick. And it's older, so it doesn't read well through some of the rooms. So, yeah, I don't know. That was just a fun story time. You know, guys, it has to be something. Nothing can ever just be easy. But anyway, I will put the link for the t-shirts for my shop is down in the description. Remember, the discount is there. You need no codes for that. As far as cups, earrings, keychains, etc., anything like that, and it doesn't have to be these designs. You can order something completely custom. I would be happy to do it for you anytime. So, you know, you just let me know what you want. We can work together on it. That same thing, like I said, with the earrings, any color. Quite honestly, the flags could be done in any color. I have I do have every color of the rainbow, so they can be done in any color. As far as that, just reach out to me, and we will get everything squared away and taken care of, and I will get it sent out to you as soon as I can. And we are 100% going live soon. I would like to react to some of Tom's songs live with you guys. Maybe we could pick 2, and I'll put up like a poll. You guys pick them, and then we will do those 2 live. Or we could do like the Mac Lethal and Tom battle that I've heard about live. Or we could do no response. Like I said, I can give you guys a list and you can pick. My voice is about to go though, and I've talked your ear off. I'm sure this video is a freaking hour long as usual, and I apologize. So if you hung out with me until the end, you're a real one, and I literally love you so very much. Not that YouTube holds my videos and puts a claim on them and then Tom has to fix it. So by the time it gets fixed, like, the views don't matter at that point. But anyway, I appreciate you guys so, so, so very much. Thank you. Seriously, thank you for listening to me, for letting me get things off of my chest, for the conversations in the comments. That's why I really want some kind of a thing where we could talk more. I need help with where. I appreciate you so much. And again, if you're new here, if you disagree, if you're anything in between, you are welcome to be here. I still want to have the conversation with somebody that can share their thought processes with me. I really do. But I appreciate you guys. I hope that you have an amazing weekend. Please, now you already know what I'm going to say. Please do something good for yourself. Please do something good for somebody else. Go to the dollar store, buy those 2 for $1 cards, write a random message or quote or inspiration in it, and give it to a perfect stranger in passing. It can literally change their life, and it will make you feel better. Help somebody to their car, hold a door, help somebody with their groceries, anything, okay? And do something nice for yourself as well. Know that I appreciate you. I value you so much. You guys are so incredible, and I am so blessed. Like, I'm sure other people say that, but I literally do get the best people, subscribers and even not, in the comments and to interact with, and I am so grateful for it. So just know that. I'm going to try to find a way to code word things and re-edit that other video so I can get it posted. And then I'm hoping tomorrow or Sunday, that I can do another reaction or go live and do a reaction or something to one of Tom's songs, and also to Struggle Jennings and Caitlin. I would like to do that one as well. Some of you have mentioned it in the comments, and I love that song, so that would be great. Yeah, but I think that's it, okay? I've talked your ear off forever and a day. I always do. We all know that. I appreciate you. Have an amazing weekend. Thank you so much, guys. Hang in there. It's going to get better eventually. Just understand it might not be right away. All right? I appreciate you guys so much. Have a good day, guys. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.